Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Berea College as we get you ready for some live high school basketball action. A couple of games, doubleheader tonight as the Garrard County is actually hosting what you would call a home game. And if you're a follower of this network, you know some trouble at the high school with the floor and the good folks here. And, man, I tell you what, they have been terrific at this terrific facility here in Berea College, have stepped up, and this is going to be the home for the Golden Lions for the big district games coming up for the next couple of months. And we are so glad to have you along. My name is Jeff Jacobs, and I truly would not want to be anywhere else on a Tuesday night. I've got Jeff Moss, I've got Caleb Grasham over here, and we've got a big night in store, some surprises along the way. We're going to call this Matty Day night, correct?
Oh, Matty
Yep.
Day Lay night.
Lay, I'm
Yes,
sorry,
there you
yes, I know. I knew I'd blow that. But it's great to have everybody along and a big night. It's so good to have everybody here tonight. Big welcome out to our Boyle County fans. Glad to have you guys along as we get you ready for high school football or basketball. It's Garrard County. It's Boyle County coming up next right here on the Golden Lions Sports Network.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, act like you know.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Hunt Insurance Agency, Sutton Pharmacy, the Irvin Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, Toyota of Somerset, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place, and that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Coming to you live from the Seabury Center on the Berea College campus. This is the Golden Lions Sports Network. Jeff Moss here tonight with you with Caleb Grasham and Jeff Jacobs. Caleb, for I guess tonight's drive was the longest drive I've ever had for a Garrard County home game. But glad to be able to do it, and we've just kind of taken some opportunity here early to sit and kind of soak up the atmosphere of this beautiful gymnasium that we're getting to participate in tonight.
Yeah, no, hey, we're making history tonight, right? I mean, this is the first home Garrard County basketball game at Berea College,
right?
And we're just so fortunate to be broadcasting that here tonight. Our man Elijah Jones has already checked in.
He's first time. I believe he gets here before I do. I really think he does.
He's automatic. Isn't he?
That's right. That's
no
right.
doubt about that.
Yeah.
But Jeff, you're right. I mean, we are, just kind of tickled to death, and really just feel fortunate, to be quite honest with you, to kind of be broadcasting tonight's doubleheader against Boyle County here live at Berea College. And no doubt about it, we're going to make this our first Sutton Pharmacy spotlight. Really appreciate Berea College. Everything that they did, kind of work with athletic director David Hoskins. There's been some people kind of ask why pick Berea. And just in full transparency, there probably wasn't a place that David Hoskins didn't check with. Definitely checked with just about every local university. And in terms of gym availability, in terms of just what worked best for Garrard County, there's no doubt about Berea College just kind of fit all those boxes, so to speak, for David Hoskins and Garrard County. We are so appreciative of Berea College. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. If I'm a Garrard County basketball player, I am severely disappointed that we can't play home games at the Garrard Middle School.
Right.
But my goodness, folks, and Jeff Jacobs is kind of showing the gym here. Man, this is a unbelievable facility.
It's terrific.
Chair backs everywhere in the facility. This is a top-notch gym. I think our man Sean St. Corner, I guarantee he'll check in with us a little bit later. He said it earlier. This is one of the best small college gyms around. I mean, just a beautiful facility.
Right. As you said, chair backs all laid back so you're not sitting on top of each other. Sometimes gymnasiums kind of tend to go straight up. We're kind of on the second level, but there's not a big difference between the first level and the second level. Everybody's kind of coming in. When the players walked in, they're kind of looking. The coaches are looking. The student section's now coming in, and there's some signs up to kind of regulate that. So it's going to be different. It'll take a little getting used to. But, again, I don't really know how we could have worked things out any better.
Not a bad seat in the house either, if I might add. My goodness.
So traditionally, Garrard County girls basketball has came down and played in a Christmas tournament at Berea College. So that was my first couple of times I had the privilege of kind of coming in this gym. And I knew, I told everybody, man, you all, if you've never been in here, just wait till you walk in. Dave Hoskins had never been in until I think this past week. Dave had a chance to come in and kind of do a walkthrough and kind of check the facility out. And texted me on his way home and just said, man, this, no doubt about it, this far exceeded his expectations. And I tell you, right, you talk about on the spot.
Ask and you shall receive.
We just talked about Sean Secorn, and he is checked in. Oh, yeah. He is all dialed in tonight. As the Golden Lions face Boyle County. But, yeah, I mean, just tickled to death here tonight to be able to kind of bring you this broadcast from this unbelievable facility.
Yeah, and tonight, starting out here on our Bob Allen Motor Mall pregame, it's the most obvious thing, and we're going to get to play three more here. I don't think it will become old, but I just really want to make sure we reach out and thank the Berea College Mountaineers and its program and their athletics director and the individuals that have been here, that were here when Jeff Jacobs got here, that were helping us,
super fantastic,
taking us where we needed to be, and getting us tables and getting us chairs and coming to us later saying, okay, what do you need? What can we do to help? And very, very appreciative.
Well, we talked about this, Jeff, before we came on. Garrard County has had quite a bit of people kind of come to Berea College. I love visiting Berea College. I'm hearing a rumor that the boss here might buy lunch at Papolino's during one of these games.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Man. And that's one of my favorite things to eat. Favorite place to eat is Papolino's in Berea.
Right.
But just, again, great place, great town, and a great gym here to be able to kind of have this big district game here tonight.
And, again, we appreciate everybody tuning in here on the Golden Line Sports Network. We're going to take our first break for our sponsors. Again, we appreciate them as well for sponsoring this so that we can provide this to you and come across with our video broadcast tonight. So let's take a brief break to hear from our sponsors here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
You've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Golden Lion Sports Network, coming to you live from the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College in Berea, Kentucky, for tonight's KHSAA district action between the Garrard County Lady Lions and the Boyle County Rebels. This will be our first game. Boys game will come to follow. Caleb, as we come to our Hunt Insurance, keys to the game, but we also want to talk about the shirts we're wearing tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And before we get on, Trish Elmore has checked in. Saying
right.
Goal Lines. I love Trish. I love how calm Trish always is.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can be real close to her. She really don't like to scream and holler, and so Trish may go really far back there. So
I really don't think you do.
Oh, I think
that's not the same experience I've had with Trish.
So
I love Trish. I definitely love Trish to death, but I like the opposite. I like the opposite. The way she acts around me when I can where I know where she is. It could be very well.
So Trish's Goal Lines. Appreciate you checking in here, Trish. Love Trish Elmore. So we're honored tonight to kind of make tonight about Team Maddie. You can kind of see the shirts here that we're all kind of wearing and kind of support Maddie Lay. And we are privileged. Jeff is going to interview Tammy, Maddie's mom, here at halftime. And one of the things we've said throughout the first couple of broadcasts we've had is, Maddie's fighting cancer. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, folks, Maddie is just a pillar of Garrard County athletics. Her family's a pillars of Garrard County, and I mean, I love Maddie Lay. Just everything that she represents, everything she means to Garrard County. And I'll being honest, I feel privileged and honored to kind of wear a Team Maddie shirt to represent Maddie Lay.
Right, and she, not just she, and her sister and her mom and dad and her grandparents have been a part of Garrard County for all my life and before and prior to that. So when things like this hurt. And issues come in, that's when I think a small town community shows why I'm glad I'm from a small town community.
Oh yeah,
the way that people come together, the prayer support, the financial support, the just doing things to lift people up, and those are the kind of things that make me proud to be from Garrard County. And this is just one example of that. And again, Maddie and all that she's done through her grade school, middle school, high school career, now coming back and being a teacher and giving back to her community, coaching, and having coached for a number of years on the middle school side, helping with the high school. So it's unfortunate, but again, I'm glad that we can get together and love on them.
That's right.
And show them how much they mean to us, and try to do what we can non-medically to support them and keep spirits up and help Maddie beat what she's fighting.
And Maddie Day, before she got married, was the epitome of a high school athlete. Played multiple sports, represented herself, her family, the school, the community, her coaches, just represented them as well as you can.
Right.
And then performed at really high levels.
Right.
And we've talked a lot about this, but, that's what makes high school athletics so special. And no doubt about it, we kind of live in an era where, someone said it's just a transfer portal that sometimes exists these days. And I think that's really unfortunate because that's not what high school athletics really is about. If we're keeping score, I'm competitive, I want to win, but that's what it's about. It's about building relationships. It's about representing your community. And when something goes wrong, and life is hard, in life things are going to go wrong in life.
Amen.
Is to kind of have that support system and that structure in place to kind of have a whole community wrap their arms around and love on the day and lay family like they have.
Right. And as you said, I guess if you could look back at the Lancaster Green Devils roster, you would see that I was on the team. Maddie wasn't just on the team. She's starting shortstop on the softball team from day one, from freshman year on.
Oh, yes.
She's starting point guard on the basketball team at 1,000-point score. So, there are a number of things that she's been able to do that to excel. And then again, and now instead of looking, and I have a child as well teaching in Garrard County schools, and I'm glad they're teaching at Garrard, but Maddie could probably make more money teaching elementary school in another county, but she's not. She's in Garrard County, and I'm thankful for that she's teaching at Camp Dick Elementary. Is that right?
That's right.
So that's another positive, and again, it's just to me that's the reason I've been thankful enough to have been born in Garrard County, to be raised in Garrard County, to raise my kids in Garrard County, and Lord willing, I'm going to die in Garrard County, because Garrard County is a great place when bad things happen to good people.
So, we had a visit today from the Kentucky Hospital Association. I'll share that a little bit later in the broadcast, but one of the things the top dog said, what makes Garrard County special? And what you just said right there is basically what I said. That kind of captures it. Just a big family. Have this culture, have this, uphold family morals and values, and just kind of love one another, kind of support one another through hard times. Now, with all that being said, Maddie's a fighter, and she's tough as nails. And, the attitude that she's kept during this fight has definitely, it doesn't surprise me. It's something that I think all of us would kind of expected her to kind of fight like she's fighting. So, Maddie, we love you. You keep fighting, and can't wait to see you back in the classroom and on the bench in Garrard County.
Let's take another moment to hear from our sponsors as we get ready. But just under 4 minutes as the Lady Lions come back out on the court for final pregame warm-up. So let's take a moment to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back with you here in just a moment on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
You've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back here on the Golden Lion Sports Network to tonight's KHSAA action between the Garrard County Lady Lions and the Boyle County Rebels for our first game. Again, we mentioned earlier, Caleb, and discussed how we were doing Maddie Day lay night. For years, I've just known Maddie was Mad Day. It was one word. It was really all crammed together. And, of course, it wouldn't be appropriate to have Maddie Day night without Maddie Day being in the building. And after we got done talking about her, looked up, and she's there on the bench
over
tonight,
there behind the bench,
with her ladies and ready to coach.
Yeah,
I
absolutely
agree.
tough as nails.
I agree. And we'll get more details about her progress and what she's going through when her mom joins us at halftime of the girls' game.
So, Jeff, I tell you, the Hunt Insurance kind of keys to the game for the Lady Lions here tonight. I talked to Coach Boyle a little bit about this after the Lincoln County game. The team is really struggling to rebound the basketball, and I know that's definitely kind of been a point of emphasis for kind of Coach Preston and the coaching staff really working with the girls. We mentioned that during the broadcast, gave up a lot of second chance, third, maybe sometimes even four opportunities against Lincoln County tonight. So I'm really excited to kind of see the progress that the Lady Lions have kind of made in practice, getting ready for another big district game here tonight. So let's see if the Lady Lions can really compete on the glass, limit those second chance opportunities for Boyle County, and then on the offensive end, take care of the basketball work and get some good open shots.
And as we've talked about before, Garrett is in a rebuilding year. We've talked about the losses, what we expected to be here this year that wasn't here. But, that's what we've got to do is we understand we're in a process, we're building. It may not be able to show progress and success based on wins and losses this year for the Lady Lions. It's going to be what we can do better. So we're going to, I think we're going to go now to our national anthem and our starting lineup. Let's take one final commercial break and hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with you with the game action here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
And we are now back. Welcome everyone back to the Golden Lion Sports Network as we're getting ready to go through our starting lineups for the Boyle County Rebels. Boyle County comes in with an 8-9 record, 2-1 in district. This will be our second matchup with Boyle, both on the boys and the girls side. And Boyle won the first one against the girls 66-20 back on January 3rd. That was a game that I think that was originally scheduled to be at Garrard and some of the rescheduling. So this is our comeback game here with Boyle. Garrard comes into the game the matchup with a 1-13 record, winless in district play, and as we said, we've seen some growth. Erica Heaventhal had a really good night against Western Hills the other night, scored 20 points. So we're seeing some glimpses, and it's just putting it together and building some stability. Caleb.
Yeah, Sarah Jennings ended up having double figures as well. So we're they're really pleased on the offensive end. Kind of having that good, real nice offensive flow. And you're right, Jeff. That's just one of the things that, just make progress. Every time you have the opportunity to get out there on the court and to compete on the court, just get a little bit better every single time. And when, one day you're going to look back and think, man, a lot of times we worry about the final product, but at the end of the day, the process is just as important.
Right.
And so, again, I think looking at the keys to the game, looking at the offensive flow that the Lady Lions had on Saturday, just kind of excited to kind of see them back on the court here tonight and kind of see what can happen.
I agree. And Boyle, as we've talked about in our earlier games, Boyle comes in with a more experienced roster than Garrard. Garrard will generally starts 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and a 7th grader. Boyle's coming with a senior, 3 juniors, and Harper Coffey, 4 juniors. So they also, within their top 6, have another senior that plays. So when you're looking at their top 6 players, all of them are juniors and seniors, and that obviously makes a difference. It makes a difference,
don't it?
Right. It makes a difference developmental-wise, physically developmental-wise. So it's Garrard will come, and let me make sure I get theirs. I see Alyssa Burkhart, number 24. She's a 7th grader. I see Sarah Jennings is a junior. Kiana Childress with the mask is a junior. Erica Hebenthal is a sophomore, and then Kenzie Souter, number 25, starting for Garrard. So
officials here tonight are Alan Weston, Forrest Lewis, and Boyd Harris from the 12th region under the leadership of the GOAT, Scott Bottoms.
Well, hopefully we'll see some Garrard County DOE 3s fall tonight.
Let's do it.
Tip goes to Boyle. They bring it across. Garrard match starts out in a man-to-man defense, and Boyle goes to the block. Head faking up and under by Ella Coffey for the first 2. She's the 2nd leading scorer and the leading rebounder for Boyle. Averages 11.9 points, 5.7 rebounds. Jennings to Kenzie Souter. Over to Alyssa. And Boyle starts out in a man-to-man defense as well. Jennings with a back cut. Oh. Miss Souter thought Hebenthal was going to stay in the corner, and she popped out, and pass goes awry there.
I think it's a good thought. Souter really trying to get in the lane, kind of penetrate, get the defense to collapse. And then, Hebenthal, as hot as Hebenthal was Saturday, I think it was a good idea. Just they got to execute just a little bit better for the Lady Lions. Sandy Witt is watching, saying, let's go, Lady Lions. Appreciate you watching here tonight, Sandy.
Number 10, Peyton Bugg with a shot from side. Good rebound by Kiana Childress. Up to Hebenthal, and Boyle County gets back. Souter looks to the block to Childress. Goes down low. 3 3-point lines, something we don't typically have to deal with at our high school games, Caleb. Alyssa Burkhart backs it out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever broadcast from 3-point lines.
Yeah.
We've done Campbellsville, Harrodsburg,
right?
But I think they had 2, right?
2. That's what I remember. Yeah. Boyle goes inside number 22, Andy Glasscock with the miss.
And I tell you, great blocking out there by Burkhart and the Lady Lions. Everybody, the whole Lady Lions kind of found an individual kind of blocked out there and was able to kind of pick up a big defensive rebound.
And that was one of the things we noted in the Lincoln County game at Lincoln was the amount of offensive rebounds and second chance points that Lincoln were getting.
So Jeff, if I'm not mistaken, Scott Boland kind of shared with me at halftime they were getting on the girls about they only had 7 rebounds, and if I'm not mistaken, they ended the game with 7 rebounds. The second half didn't yield a whole lot more rebounding opportunities there for the Lady Lions. So I'm telling you, seeing those first couple of defensive possessions, how well Garrard County has found another girl, another lady, and kind of blocked out, you can kind of see that was definitely something, a point of emphasis here tonight.
And in general, Kiana Childress with the second comes up short, misses both. It's easier to rebound out of a man-to-man.
Yes.
Because you've already got your position, whereas a zone, you got to go find somebody to. Glasscock around, back up. I'm sorry, no, that is Glasscock. Over to Peyton Bugg. Down in the corner to Tarter, no good. Rebound off. Maybe fake up top by Glasscock.
You can hear Coach Preston yelling to rebound.
And that misses all, and that'll be back to Garrard County ball. 5:43 to go on the Urban Group scoreboard. Boyle County 2, Garrard County nothing, and Boyle bringing some full court pressure.
I was actually going to mention that. This is one of the first, one of the few games you've not seen the opponent press Garrard County, and I think I fought it into existence there, Jeff.
Well, and I complimented us on our defensive rebound, and then we give up an offensive rebound. So we both need to talk less.
Isn't that what Joe Buck did to Tom Brady last night?
Most definitely.
Said he'd never thrown an interception in the red zone in the playoffs.
Right. Burkhart pulls up, looks, back to Childress. Kept her feet good.
Man, she plays so tough.
Burkhart backs it back out. Jennings down to Childress on the wing. Ooh, Glasscock come up with a nice defensive play.
Defensive play.
To Tarter on up to Bug. Waits for the defender to go by, and that'll be 4-0 Boyle.
Yeah, nice jump stop there by Bug. Kind of getting composure to kind of go up and hit that shot for Boyle County.
Just a full court man press after that made basket, so Garrett can, as long as Burkhart can beat her player and get it across, that'll be a first foul on Annabelle Tarter.
And nice job by Burkhart, being aggressive, kind of drawing that foul. One of the things I want to mention tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and mention it, thoughts and prayers to Mark Wade, principal at Boyle County High School, lost some property with the storms that kind of came through last week. And, folks, Mark Wade is top-notch as they come. A great principal for Boyle County High School, maybe a better person. So definitely want to kind of keep Mark and his family in his thoughts and prayers.
I agree wholeheartedly. Nice shot there by Erica Hebenthal off of the motion action. 4-2 Boyle, 4:35 to go on the Irvin Group scoreboard in the first quarter.
And as a shooter, once you start seeing the ball go through the net, that rim gets a little bit bigger, and that confidence grows. And nice seeing Hebenthal hit that big first shot.
Called that as a charge there. Charge on Ella Coffey, number 21, her second. Garrett brings number 13 and number 5, and I apologize. We'll get those. 13 is Maggie Burke. Burke being a Garrett Boyle well-known name. Not sure if there's any relation.
The Sammy Burke.
Sammy Burke. And then number 5 is Kennedy Bug. Trap up top. Hebenthal collects it. Trapped on the side, and Garrett got a timeout. That'll be a 30. So about halfway through, Caleb, here through the first quarter.
Nice to see the Ley Lions compete. I definitely, kind of the first game here without seeing another team just press Garrett County from baseline to baseline. Now, one of the things that Brandon McGlone, the star sports editor for the Garrett Central Record, folks, if you've not subscribe to the Garrett Central Record. Follow Brandon on Facebook. Man, he does such a nice job with his photography. Pay for pictures. It shows how well he can kind of clean those things up. But he did ask, this floor is 10 feet longer than a typical high school gym.
Right.
Typical high school floor is 84 feet. This is 94 feet here tonight.
And so what do you do with that as a coach? It's harder to press because you can stretch out.
Yes.
It's not going to so we'll get to see in this game and in our boys game if that affects coaching strategies.
Yes.
Looking from that. Garrett did not get a practice on the floor before the game tonight.
Did not.
It's kind of equal shares on each side there. Bug with the steal pulls up. 6-2 Boyle, 3:54 to go in the first quarter on the Irvin Group scoreboard, and pressure comes off the made basket.
It's 4 points now for Peyton Bug. Bug doing a nice job playing good defense for Boyle County. Really has composure as she drives towards the basket as well.
Late tip there is taken by Andy Glasscock. And good defense, but it hit Sarah. She blocked it, and then it hit her out of bounds. But still, nice play to stop the run out there.
And I tell you what I really liked about that is Sarah never gave up on the play.
Right.
Really did a nice job hustling back, protected the basket, prevented Boyle County for getting 2 more points.
Goes there to Maggie Burke. Bug for 3. Rims out. Childers fighting, and number 4, Annabelle Tarter, comes out with it. Burke to Glasscock for 3. No good. Rebound Jennings. Bull's starting to crash on some of those offensive rebounds as well. Jennings, good control, pulls up for 3.
My
Boom!
goodness, DOE 3.
6-5 Boyle, 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Nice in-rhythm shot there. Looked natural.
Yeah, I mean, you shoot it with confidence, and Sarah Jennings definitely kind of shot that ball with confidence. Big DOE 3 for the Lady Lions here tonight. Lynn Wilcox has checked in saying, "Let's go Lions."
Shot from the top for Glasscock, no good. Tipped and pulled out by Kenzie Souter. Thought Hebenthal was going to release and didn't, and throws it to Bug.
You just got to slow down a little bit right there. Great rebound.
No need to be in a hurry.
That's right. Great rebound by Souter there. Just kind of slow down a little bit.
Shot there by number 4, Annabelle Tarter, and she was well beyond the third of the 3-point lines. But nice looking shot. I'm not saying she didn't know that, but.
So again, we talk about how to measure success for this Lady Lions team, and you could definitely see, almost 6 minutes left here in the first 6 minutes into this game in the first quarter. You can really see such a better effort on the rebounding glass for Garrett County.
Nice backdoor cut there by Jennings, and Hebenthal saw it. That will be a foul on number 5, Kennedy Bug, her first, and that'll put Jennings to the line to shoot 2.
Now I tell you, Coffee for Boyle County picked up 2 quick fouls, and looking at their first couple of possessions, they were really feeding the ball to Coffee. And since Coffee's been out, you've seen Boyle County really shoot a lot more kind of longer threes, right?
Yeah.
So I think that second foul on Coffee was a pretty big foul for Boyle County.
Number 3, Ashlyn Young enters the game. Freshman guard for Boyle. And Boyle has played a lot of players at this point. Garrett has yet to sub. And as you said, Caleb, a lot more perimeter, really not any passing or dribbling into just passing around the shell and shooting. Good rebound by Childers. Tied game, 6-6. 1:45 to go in the first quarter on the Urban Group scoreboard. Jennings brings it across. And 5 seconds. Yeah, that was good defense there by Peyton Bug.
Yeah, good defense by Peyton Bug. I think Coach Preston would have liked to see the girls kind of get into an offense and kind of get kind of take the ball out of Jennings' hands right there. But Bug did a great job of really playing some really pressure-packed defense.
And number 13, Maggie Burke, brings it across. Just a little weave at the top. 3 by Young. Nice shot.
3-point basket by Young.
Burkhart gets it up to Hebenthal. Backs it out. Looks at the cutter down low to Childers.
Good catch.
Takes it with the left hand. Ooh, good decided
Great
drive. Good drive. I'll take that. Just under a minute to go in the first quarter. And Maggie Burke slows it down over to Peyton Buck. Long rebound. And Maggie Burke took it away or knocked it away from Alyssa Burkhart, and that will be a foul on Burkhart, her first.
So it kind of goes back to one of the Hunt Insurance keys to the game is limiting second chance opportunities there. So Garrett County has done a much better job here in the first quarter so far, but that definitely hurt Garrett County there, kind of giving up that offensive rebound.
Kennedy Bug misses her first free throw. Riley Murphy enters the game for Garrett and replaces Kenzie Souter. (10-6). Boyle, 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Jennings brings it across. Murphy,
Good
nice pass back to Jennings. Nice set play there called by Coach Preston. 10-8 Garrett.
That's 6 points now for Sarah Jennings, first quarter.
3 from the corner, no good. Long rebound off. Glasscock steps in for a long 2. Tipped, Murphy tips it, and Garrett ball.
I tell you, Jeff, I mean, it's not been perfect this first quarter on the rebounding end, but man, the effort has been so much better for the Lady Lions than we saw over in Stanford the other night. So kudos to Coach Preston, the coaching staff. Kudos to these girls for getting out here and competing tonight.
Garrett, number 21, Bristol Powell, enters the game. Murphy for 3, short, and that'll end. So the end of the first quarter, Urban Group scoreboard shows Boyle County 10, Garrett County 8. Let's take a break to hear from our sponsors here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
you've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Seabury Center on the campus of the Berea College Mountaineers for tonight's game between the Boyle County Rebels and Garrard County Golden Lions. Coming to you at the beginning of the second quarter, Boyle leads 10-8 after the first quarter of action tonight, and Garrard returns the same. No, Reagan Powell enters for Bristol Powell. That'll be a jump ball. Boyle gets it on the alternating possession. So Garrard, go ahead, Kevin.
Speaking of Mountaineers, have you ever hiked the Pinnacles here in Berea?
I have hiked the Pinnacles in
Have
Berea.
you?
I have, and
Jeff
it's
Jacobs?
awesome.
Yes,
it's
I have.
awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I'm the minority here.
You've never done it?
I've came to do it a couple of times, but then I've always ate at Papolino's.
Well, I don't know that I've done it without eating
hiking
Papolino's
first.
after the sack. After
That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
I eat at Papolino's first.
Yeah. Now I'm ready for a nap after that. Bug for three. Nice. Inside outside action there by Boyle, stretches the lead out to 5.
That's 7 points now for Peyton Bug.
Hebenthal for 3. Good shot. And is it going to be on Riley Murphy? That'll be her first.
So in the first quarter for Boyle County, I had Young for 3, Bug for 4, Coffee for 2, and then for Garrard County, Sarah Jennings with 6, and Hebenthal with 2.
Peyton Bug brings it across. Nice tip away there by Reagan Powell. Kiana Childers takes it to the basket. Pump fake, takes it up, tip. Boyle with the rebound. Really thought Childers might continue on with that one and get a foul call, but pulled up and tried to pump fake.
And I think she kind of felt like contact was coming. You know,
Right.
sometimes when that contact doesn't, it does kind of throw you off balance a little bit.
Bug for 3, long. And rebound goes to number 22, Andy Glasscock. She's fouled by Reagan Powell. That's just good established position.
Yeah,
on the
good
rebound.
established possession. I think that's what Coach Preston was saying. You know, kind of fight for that position on the block and kind of really work her off the block and be able to kind of pick a defensive rebound up for Garrard County.
Andy Glasscock, a 41% free throw shooter on the year. Makes the first. I'm sorry, this is number 21. That's Ella Coffey. She's a 66% free throw shooter on the year. Thought that stroke looked pretty good. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and I'm really interested to kind of see if Boyle County really makes an effort to kind of get the ball into her down low. She kind of looks like a force for the Lady Rebels.
Second leading scorer, leading rebounder. 11.9 points, 5.7 rebounds for the Lady Rebels. 15-8, 6:42 to go in the second quarter on the Urban Group scoreboard. And Jennings, Reagan Powell, Kenzie Souders re-entered the game, Erica Hebenthal, and Kiana Childers. Reagan Powell. Garrard backs it back out.
Our man John Shue is watching from the house. He's a little bit under the weather. So
Well,
John,
I thought Lincoln, he should be on the bench for our second game, but
So, John, hope you get feeling better soon, my friend.
nice drive by Sarah Jennings.
Sarah's having a really nice game. 8 points so far.
Corner number 14 for Boyle, long shot there. Yeah, and I'm going to have to get some help on 14. I don't have her on my roster. Missed 3, rebound out to Peyton Bug. I apologize.
Addison Yates.
Addison Yates.
Yes.
Oh, I see it there. Yeah, I've got it on mine too.
It's
Thank
that
you.
14.
Yeah. Addison is a 7th grader. Boyle doing good ball moving across. Long 3, good rebound, Kenzie Souter. Shot there by Harper Coffey.
So I tell you what I really think the Lady Lions have done a better job with. And again, watching the coaching staff here, they're really challenging the girls to go up and grab it with 2 hands. And they're doing a much better job here tonight doing that. So it makes it a lot stronger.
I was worried about that on Kiana.
Yeah.
The first screen came over, and I think she felt like was that Peyton Bug kind of maybe ran into her a little harder than she should have or had to. So she tried to give her a little back on the screen
they
back
always
the other
catch
way.
the payback. Right?
That's exactly right. That's fourth team foul on Garrard, first foul on Kiana Childers. 5:09 to go in the half. Boyle leads 15-10. And nice defense there. That'll be Garrard ball.
I agree. Childers did a really nice job of kind of shuffling her feet, kind of getting in the path there and kind of creating a turnover for Boyle County. We are excited for the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report. We'll have guests. Tammy Day will be joining Jeff Moss here at the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report.
Looking forward to it. Ooh, nice overplay there by number 21, Ella Coffey, but Souter comes up with it to Reagan Powell. Ooh, decent look. I'd like to see her go ahead and take it up.
Yeah.
She kind of hesitated there. And
yeah, Powell's got a real nice she's got a soft shot. I really like seeing her kind of shooting that basketball.
Down on the block. There they go.
Good trap. That's
and
a walk.
that's going to be a travel.
Yep.
Good job. Good job.
And you can tell that's something Coach Boyle was even screaming about on the sideline here. Kind of get over there and kind of trap her once she kind of turns inside. One of the rules of basketball is let the out of bounds line kind of be an extra defender.
Right.
So Garrett County did a great job of kind of forcing the Boyle County player kind of into the center of the lane right there and kind of trapping her and kind of preventing a big play there for Boyle County.
Peyton Bug takes it away from Sarah Jennings, and who's that going to be on?
It's going to be on Sarah Jennings. This is a physical game. Yeah. I'm telling you, both these teams, these girls are playing hard and physical, and man, I tell you, this kind of looks like a district basketball game, right?
Right.
Yeah, the players know each other. They've competed against each other in middle school and multiple times at the high school level, and man, I tell you, they're getting after each other.
Still 5-point game, 4 minutes to go in the half. Shot by Coffey, no good. Rims out. Garrard ball. And one of the things, too, Kate, I'm just looking, there's a, not really I don't know if you call it a stage area, just kind of an indented area on the end zone to our left. And then the right, there's seats behind, so it's a little more open area. So, again, with our team, I'm sure our boys will get out on the court during the halftime break, but they haven't had a lot of time to check sight lines and things. Curious to see if we see a trend based on which end we're shooting into.
Well, sight lines definitely play a factor, It's a full timeout.
It's a full timeout by Garrett. Let's use this as an opportunity again to hear from our wonderful sponsors, and we will be back with you with action on our Toyota Somerset timeout, and we will be back after after a word from our sponsors here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Here we go.
Welcome back on the Golden Line Sports Network. Garrett County, Boyle County here. 3:42 to go in the second quarter. Garrett comes out of the timeout. It's called timeout. With Alyssa Burkhart, Kenzie Souter, Kiana Childers, Sarah Jennings, and Erica Hebenthal. Nice move there by Burkhart, rims off, rebound out to Boyle, and Ella Coffey brings it across. Back out to Peyton Bug, and she'll slow things down.
Yeah, I tell you, Burkhart had a nice shot right there. A lot of contact, again, but both these teams are playing really physical defense.
Coffey pops back out. Ground to Burke for three. Rims off. Nice rebound there by Annabelle Tarter. Goes back down low to Coffee. Around the horn back, and Coffee lays it in. Now, you mentioned the double team, and using the sideline. Boyle sees that coming out of the timeout, and Coffee's looking pass first, going to opposite corner to try to keep the ball moving.
You know, again, a lot of times the coaching is kind of like playing a game of chess, right?
That's going to be a foul on Jennings. I believe that's her second. Be team sixth, 2:47 to go in the half.
So I tell you, you know, really proud of how the Lady Lions have competed. Over Group scoreboard has Boyle County 17, Garrard County 10. These last 2 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the second quarter feels really big, especially with Sarah Jennings going to the bench. At the end of the day, the Lady Lions have had 10 points. Jennings has 8 of those 10 points. So this 2 minutes and 45 second stretch is going to be really important.
Reagan Powell comes in for Garrard, replacing Sarah Jennings. Shot there by Coffee, rims off. Good rebound. Burkhart in transition through traffic. Throws to Childers, and Childers, I think, could have gotten it a little early. Was expecting somebody to guard her there, but got it down low, and that will be a foul on Ella Coffee, her third.
Wow.
That's a big foul.
Big time foul there.
15 foul for Boyle, 2:24 to go in the half. Childers misses the first. And number 5, Kennedy Bug, re-enters the lineup for Ella Coffee.
Judy Cole has checked in saying good luck. So I agree, Judy. Good luck to both these teams here tonight.
And second one goes in. Cuts it to 6, 17, 11. Boyle, 2:23 to go in the half. Bug slows it down. Garrard going 2-3 zone now.
So with Jennings out of the game, you know, Jennings was really doing a good job of having perimeter defense for the Lady Lions. But then on offense was really kind of making things happen on offense.
Boyle saves it in. Childers into the front court. 1-on-4. Wisely slows it up and gets it to Reagan Powell. Over to Burkhart to run the offense.
Yeah, and I tell you, I really like to see Burkhart kind of create some offense here. Definitely has the skill to kind of create some problems for Boyle County.
Burkhart for 3, no good. And again, she was way behind the third three-point line.
Seeing half of a game, I think those three-point lines have kind of thrown these teams off a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah. Boyle, having shot more, has now got transitioned in where you're standing on one of the first, one of the 2 farther ones. But Ebenthal for 3, no good. Tipped out. Burkhart comes down with it, puts it back up. Nice. Good put back there for Alyssa Burkhart. Cuts it to a 4-point game.
And I tell you, great job by Souter kind of keeping that ball active so Burkhart could pick that offensive rebound up.
And we have a Toyota Somerset 30-second timeout by Coach Ryan Wiersma for Boyle. So we'll keep it here, 17-13 on with 1:16 to go in the first half on the Urban Group scoreboard.
And again, just to kind of continue to kind of repeat ourselves here, love the effort for the Lady Lions. Boyle County calling a timeout after a big putback basket there by Burkhart. Satter kind of keeping the ball alive. And, man, look at all that energy on the Garrard County bench there. The coaches really kind of have a lot of energy, kind of making sure, hope that the girls kind of emulate that as well and kind of finish off this first half of really competitive girls basketball here tonight.
I agree. And, again, the January 3rd, what is today? 2 weeks ago today, Boyle beat Garrard 66-20. And I wasn't at that game, but, we're looking at almost halftime with a 4-point game. So that's going to –
with a good luck charm?
Maybe.
Yeah. I'll take credit for it.
Okay. All right.
But, I mean, that's progress.
Right, exactly.
And that's what we've preached all season about this Lady Lions. I have 100% confidence in Coach Evan Preston, his coaching staff, these girls, the commitment, the dedication that they have to work hard and improve. This program will be back competing for district championships and regional championships soon.
Garrard Boyle running a weave offense. Long 3, no good by number 22, Andy Glasscock, and Garrard brings it across.
Again, a 2-hand rebound by Alyssa Burkhart right there.
Burkhart into traffic, and Garrard calls a timeout. Again, a Toyota Somerset timeout. That'll be a 30. I think concerned about with the double team that occurred right across the midcourt that might be a turnover and didn't want to give the ball up there. So
yeah, and again, kind of momentum, right? The law of momentum. You definitely want to kind of do everything you can kind of do to kind of keep this momentum going. Now, we talked about this against Lincoln County. Head coach Jeff Jackson really likes using as much of the play clock as possible. Be interesting to kind of see what the Lady Lions kind of draw up here with Sarah Jennings on the bench. Does Lady Lions come out and really play deliberate and kind of run some clock, maybe hold it to one shot to kind of go into halftime at least only down 4, or the Lady Lions aggressive, look for the first best shot to take and kind of see what happens.
Right. And again, it's the problem if if you come out deliberately to play slower is the concern of a turnover.
Yes.
You don't.
Yes.
So you would rather get some kind of shot, and Boyle kind of dials the pressure up. Peyton Bug comes out and picks up Burkhart, and Childress got a cheapie. Now I didn't see that directly. We'll try to watch it here. I think that was a trip. I think that was inadvertent contact that caused Peyton Bug to fall down. That's second foul on Kiana Childress.
Yeah, head coach Evan Preston isn't real happy. Jen Payne. Now, Jeff, you usually don't do our football games with us.
But she's kin to Cam Payne because I watched the football broadcast.
And she's the president of the Payne Fan Club.
There you go.
So she's checking in to watch Bray Wade. Your Florida family loves you.
Loose ball. Kenzie Souter down on the floor. Gets it out to Kiana Childress. 20 seconds to go. Childress drive and gets a foul called back on Peyton Bug. That will be the 16th foul, so that'll be a Garrard ball on the side.
I tell you, I love watching Kiana Childress play.
She's all out. And Riley Murphy takes her out as Kiana had picked up her second. Sarah Jennings comes back in the lineup with 2 fouls.
I think that kind of shows you probably are going to hold it to one possession here. And you kind of put your offensive, maybe your most skilled offensive player back in the game and try to pick up a basket here before halftime.
Burkhart into Jennings. Penetrates. Oh, good take, no good. 12 seconds to go. Jennings guarding the ball. Don't want to pick up a third there. And good defense by Hebenthal.
Wow.
Just straight up. Loses the ball and a tipped away. And that'll be the half.
Wow.
Nice close there. Way different than it was 2 weeks ago. As Boyle County leads at the half 17-13 on our Irvin Group scoreboard. We're going to go hear from our Golden Lion Sports Network sponsors, and then we'll be back to talk Team Maddie as we are joined by Maddie's mom, Tammy Day, and her sister, Morgan Day.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
You've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all dealmaker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Welcome back to the Golden Lion Sports Network, and we are glad to be joined tonight by two members of Team Maddie, Miss Tammy Day and Miss Morgan Day. This is Maddie's mother and Maddie's sister, and I appreciate you all joining us. Glad to kind of make tonight Team Maddie night. I see Amy Logan on the far corner selling T-shirts. And Tammy, tell us how this started. Tell us about the diagnosis and how Maddie came to find out about her diagnosis.
Well, back around Halloween, she started having like stomach cramps, just normal, I don't feel good kind of cramps. She didn't think anything about it. Of course, she was teaching and doing middle school basketball and high school basketball, and so she just kind of blew it off. But it finally got to the point, where she was at school one day and had to lay down in the floor of her classroom. So she had Zach come and get her and took her to the doctor. They thought it was gallbladder maybe. Did a gallbladder ultrasound. That was normal. She went home. Zach had to go to work that night. So he came home about 2 a.m. and found her in the floor in pain, and he made her go to the emergency room. She didn't want to go.
Right.
He called me, and he says, I'm making her go. And I said, yeah, she needs to go on and go. So got over there, and she had a CAT scan, and they found a mass in her colon. And was totally blocking everything up. So they admitted her, did a colonoscopy the next day, and found a tumor. They said they wasn't for sure what kind it was, but they would, so they took it out, come back. It took a long time to diagnose what kind it was because it's really rare. They sent it from Danville over to UK because they had no idea what it really was. So in the meantime, they set us up with oncologists at UK because they knew it was a cancer. They just didn't know what type. We get over there, and it's a diagnosis of a Ewing's sarcoma. And Ewing's sarcoma is usually is in children, and it's a bone type of cancer. So this was really rare. I think they said she was only one of 12 people that's ever been diagnosed with a Ewing sarcoma in the colon. So, but the good news is they got it all out with surgery. She had clear lymph nodes. She had a clear PET scan. So, they technically think that she's cancer-free, but they had to do maintenance chemo because it can come back at any time. So, they started her on a pretty robust chemo regimen. Mm-hmm. She does an outpatient treatment, which is all day, one day, and then she'll skip a week, and then she gets admitted into the hospital for a week at a time. Okay. And she gets treatment every day that she's in the hospital. Then she'll get a week off, go back to the outpatient, so it just kind of rotates. But she's done really good. She's done really. She's had some nausea. I don't think she feels too good today.
Well, we talked about her in the pregame, and then looked up and saw her on the bench, and just talked about the toughness to to want to do, and of course, and you and Morgan and your family is always active with sports from the time that our kids are kind of the same age. You and I know you from high school, and Wayne was a class ahead of me, and you're younger than I am, but I won't say how much younger. but you all have always been active doing things, so it's good to see that, and good to see that Maddie's able, healthy and able to do that. So
she's done really well. She's been a real trooper. And just the amount of support that we've gotten from the community and from people outside the community. I've got people wearing Team Maddie shirts in California, Florida, all over the United States, Texas. It's been amazing.
And you're a nurse?
No.
You work in the medical field.
I do.
I'm sorry. You work in the medical field.
By trade, I'm an X-ray technologist.
Okay. So you're way ahead of me, which is not really saying that much because I don't have any knowledge in that regard at all. But so does that make it better or worse, having that medical knowledge and it being your baby? These are our kids.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that.
Okay.
Some days it's better. I think it helps her in her, and then she has an aunt, her Aunt Carla, who is a nurse.
Gotcha.
Who's a very persistent little nurse. So she sees to that she gets, everything.
What she needs.
Gets
what she needs and stays away from what she doesn't.
Half the time I'm so scattered anymore I can't. I don't function in that capacity anyway. Right. thankfully we've got Carla that helps us out a lot. So yeah.
So Morgan, as a sister, how do you're at Eastern, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a sophomore at Eastern?
Yep.
Okay. So this happens. Tell us your thoughts and how you react to this.
Definitely wasn't expecting it because, like, it's been harder on us in the family than it has been on Maddie. I've never seen her cry about it. And we're all blubbering over it, and she's like, suck it up. And we're like, okay, it's just hard. But hardest thing for me was when I went to the hospital and just saw her hair falling out. I was like, how am I supposed to see my sister with no hair? And then she let me shave it off, and she was laughing about it the whole time, and I'm sitting over here like, I guess I'll laugh with you. Like, if you want to be bald, I mean, I guess you'll just be bald. I mean, it'll grow back, I guess, but if it was me, I mean, I'd be blubbering over my hair too. But it's been harder on us than it has been her, so yeah, it's easier that she's not sad about it. Yep. I mean, she's sad, but she doesn't make it known.
So tell us, how can we help?
Thanks to some really good friends of mine, Amy Logan, who is down here with a table set up, selling T-shirts, bracelets, and Dana Hensley, the circuit court clerk at Garrard County. They've been great. Fundraising, they told me from the very beginning, we're going to take this on. We're going to do this, and we're going to help raise money because she's not able to work. So Zach's the only income right now, and
because this is her
second
year teaching, so she doesn't have those bank sick days.
She's
years
had,
of teaching.
like I said, the support from the community and the school system. She's had so many sick days given to her by staff across the district, which has helped tremendously. And she's grateful for that, very grateful for that. She loves Camp Dick. She loves this Garrard County school system. And, I don't care what anybody says about Garrard County, whether we win, lose, or ball game, or, the school system ain't that good. We got the best people. This is proven to me we have the best people.
Well,
around.
you're like me. You're a lifer, right?
That's right.
And your husband's a lifer. My wife's a lifer.
Yep.
Your kids are lifers. And I said earlier, by the grace of God, I'll get to die from Garrard County. Wow. And these type things where the community comes out to show you all that we love you,
yep.
and to show you how much we think about you and your family, yep. and how we want to help. Is the best commercial I can give for why somebody ought to come to Garrard County.
It's said a lot about what Maddie Day stands for and what people think of her. Right. We've seen it. So.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you joining us. I know you weren't real excited about it. You did a wonderful job. You've been talking for years, like I said. I knew you wouldn't have any problem. Yeah. Morgan, appreciate you joining us. And we'll keep you in our prayers.
All right.
And everybody get online, buy the T-shirts, buy the bracelets, yep. and do what we can to support.
Or contact Amy Logan or Dana Hensley.
Thank you. We're going to take a brief listen from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with you live on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Welcome back on the Golden Line Sports Network. We're in the third quarter now between Boyle and Garrard. Boyle leads 20-13. Boyle got the ball off the alternating possession, hit a three by Annabelle Tarter to stretch that back out to 7. Drive there by number 4, Annabelle Tarter again. And Garrard comes out with us. Jennings driving on the side, Caleb.
So I tell you, Jeff, Boyle County, you can kind of feel playing with a little bit more urgency, a little bit more intensity, kind of starting this third quarter here, and it's going to be really important for the Lady Lions to kind of match that energy and urgency as well.
Coach wears them as girls. Now, I don't know about him, but his girls did not expect to only be up 4 points after the whooping they laid on us 2 weeks ago. So I'm sure he got in them a little. Jennings takes it 1-on-3. Euro underneath, no good. Rebound off to Tarter, and she stepped out of bounds. Garrard ball.
Hey, our man Paul Dean has checked in saying you guys do a great job. Hey, we got at least one person trick there, Jeff.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate it. Tell Paul to leave his standards right where they are. Don't go raising them.
There you go.
There you go.
Paul's a big fan of the Rebels as well as the Lions. So, Paul, appreciate you checking us out here tonight. Miss you, man. Look forward to seeing you next time, buddy.
Jennings with the inbounds to Childress, and Garrett got a timeout. A Toyota of Somerset timeout. That's going to be a full. We'll take another break, another opportunity to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back at you live with Golden Line Sports Network action.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
You've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Seabury Center on the campus of the Boyle Berea College Mountaineers for tonight's KHSAA action between the Garrard County Golden Lions and the Boyle County Rebels. 6:16 to go in the third quarter. Boyle leads 20-13 on the Urban Group scoreboard, Caleb. Alyssa Burkhart inbounds.
Kind of feels like a big possession here to kind of keep this momentum going for the late lines.
Nice drive by Jennings. Gets it tipped away, and in the scrum, it's a jump ball, I believe.
I don't know. It's going to be a foul.
Foul. Weston calls a foul on.
So I tell you what, Jeff, I really like the call. You know, sometimes when the ball's loose, you know, I mean, you just can't dive on top of another player or kind of reach across. You know, a foul still is a foul. So I think that's a nice job of kind of cleaning up that action there.
Second foul on Peyton Bugg. Jennings up to Burkhart, picked off by Annabelle Tarter. Drives on Burkhart. Good job staying in front.
Yeah.
Kind of got up in the air there a little and created the contact, but no made basket. So
Jen Payne's reminding us it's Chandler Payne's mom.
Okay.
So we can't forget about one of our number one fans. I had the pleasure of meeting the president of the Payne fan club
face to face.
Face to face.
All right.
At a football game. So definitely appreciate Jen listening here on basketball. And Michelle White said she's back. So I guess Jen Payne, I think she's got a fan club here tonight too, don't you?
There we go. Tarter misses the first, makes the second, stretches out to an 8-point lead, 6 minutes even to go in the third quarter. Garrett again, or Boyle, we talked about a little bit in the first quarter, but felt like in the second half they would come back stronger with that pressure. And Burkhart gets it knocked away, and Bugg takes it all the way for the layup. Really key now that Garrett can beat this pressure and then get into some offensive sets. Jennings drive and knocked away by Boyle.
Yeah, Boyle County really speeding Garrard County up right here in the third quarter here. So Garrard County, you need if can find a good shot breaking the press, do it. If not, kind of pull the ball back, cool, kind of calm down, slow down, and kind of run to your offense.
Three-pointer no good. Burkhart with the rebound. To Jennings, brings it across. Takes the drive and knocked away. Jennings gets it back and can't get a jump ball. Yeah, Jennings they were laying on Jennings' legs. She couldn't get up.
Well, I think that's what Coach Preston was saying. I mean, is that not a foul? I mean, So the last possession we kind of complimented the officials. Just because the ball's on the ground doesn't mean it can turn into a rugby scrum, right?
Yeah.
Well, we kind of saw rugby scrum right there on that possession there. So
Jennings was immobilized by two players laying on her legs, but
Hey, Elijah Jones says we're doing a great job, so we got 2.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, we'll take what we can get, right?
2 more than I thought we had, to be honest with you. So, Peyton Brugg brings it across. Garrett in a Hebenthal pops out.
Now, we've mentioned Papolino's a lot. Have y'all ever had the Mountaineer at Papolino's?
No.
It's a good pizza.
Is it? All right, there you go.
I'm hungry, stop.
Yeah.
I am.
That's
Hey, what's your go-to at Papolino's?
I just like some sort of pizza.
Yep.
Pretty much what I usually do. I've never had the pasta. I'm just a pizza. I like the mushrooms. I'm a mushroom guy, which nobody else in my family is. So
I love mushrooms.
I can get a small one and get whatever I want on it. Feel like I'm a.
We're gonna get an extra large.
They've got a Mountaineer and it's really good. I just realized it's from the Berea
That's what
College
it's from.
logo.
Yeah.
Now my go-to's oven-baked spaghetti with mushrooms.
Now you mentioned that.
Meatballs.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
Hebenthal for 3.
Oh,
nice.
DOE 3. We saw that. It was a perfect sight for us.
Straight on line. Cuts it back to 9. 3:54 to go in the third quarter. Andy Glasscock. Little bit of bug with the miss. Childers brings it out the top. She got a wolf coming from as Burke tips it away from her.
So in the first half, Jennings had 8, Childers had 1, Hebenthal had 2, and Burkhardt had 2 for the Lady Lions to kind of round out the scoring.
Souter, that's number 21, Ella Coffey, who sat a lot with fouls, and that's going to be a Toyota Somerset timeout by Boyle. Did you say it's a 30?
So Judge Jeff Moss, one of the talents that Jeff has, is he's also a former basketball coach. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I am. I think there'd be a lot of dispute if that's a talent or not.
so explain the rationale there. So Boyle County gets a basket, but then the coach calls a timeout. So what's the rationale?
My thought is they've put some pressure on, but they've not produced much. Most of the pressure and the turnover that's come from the pressure has been after we've broken the half-court line. So I think he's going to get his team. He's got his board out. He's going to get his team, make sure everybody's in the right spot coming off of that. And that's one of the things when you're not playing a lot of pressure is turning that offense to defense. That shot goes in and immediately going to D and getting where you need to be on the spot. Now they know there's not going to be any question. Where's Boyle going to have? I thought Boyle would have – oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. There's Force down at the bottom. So now Boyle's going to be able to put their pressure on, make sure everybody's in the position, and see if they can turn the heat up here in the third quarter.
So we've generated some conversation about Papolino's online here.
All right.
Tara says it's absolutely cheese bread, Jeff. That's the go-to.
Okay. All right.
So the breadstick.
I trust Tara No.
Yeah, I trust Tara.
Yeah.
And then Sean Sinkhorn says, you guys are doing a great job, but they are paying him to say that because he's at Papolino's.
But Sean didn't have to he could be at Papolino's and watch. But he didn't have to rub it in. Of course, now, Sean being the fan that he is, would be no trouble for him to get something to go and drive it by.
And, I mean, Sean's pretty, Sean lives really close here.
Yeah.
I had the privilege of dropping off a mug, a Gold Line Sports Network mug to Sean. So Sean lives pretty close to where we are right now.
I think that's – he doesn't have to do it, but I think most people would. Kiana Childers makes the first. 27-17 Boyle, 3:06 to go in the third quarter on the Urban Group scoreboard. And Childers misses the second. Good box out there by Ella Coffey. As you said, just a solid player, senior forward for Boyle.
So Boyle County in the first half, Young had 3, Bug had 7, and Coffey had 6.
Drive there, missed nice drive, missed the layup, and gets the putback, puts it back in there. Childress gets called on the 5 seconds.
And Coffey now has 10 points. I tell you, I really like Coffey's game. Boyle County, Boyle County the last couple of years have worked hard to kind of rebuild their girls basketball program. And, you can see Boyle County's got some good pieces. Bud's a nice player. Coffey's a good player down low. Some good complementary pieces here for the Lady Rebels.
Pass into Andy Glasscock down in the corner to Young. Whip around the wing to Bug, and then down low. Good job. Hebenthal crashes down from the wing. Ties it up, and that'll be Garrett County ball.
Reagan Powell, Erica Hebenthal did a great job of kind of doubling right there, kind of creating a jump ball to kind of getting Garrett County back in possession.
Powell gets pressured, and that is number 13, Burke. Maggie Burke with the layup.
That's her first 2 points of the night.
Powell over to Hebenthal. Good crossover of Bug out to Souter, up top to Jennings. Let's Hebenthal go through. She's pressured by Peyton Bug.
She's got the 5-second count on her. She's got to be careful.
Hebenthal on the cutter to Powell.
Good pass.
Corner to Childers for three. Oh! Nice. That looked good.
DOE 3.
Cuts it to 11, 1:47 to go in the third quarter.
5 points now for Childers.
Coffee for three. No good. I like Coffee out there shooting better than I do down low.
Yes,
Jennings pulls it off.
Again, a two-hand rebound for the Lady Lions. Seen that a lot tonight.
Childers takes it and gets the foul call. Burke kind of rode her the whole way, 3/4 the way up the court, and then get it right as the shot goes off. That's her first. Team third, 1:26 to go in the third quarter. Sarah Jennings to the line, shooting 2. Sarah shooting 51% on the year coming into the game tonight from the free throw line. Nice make there.
That's Sarah's first point of the second half now with 9 points for the Lady Lions.
And Coffee and Glasscock go out for Boyle. Kennedy Bug and Annabelle Tarter, I believe, came back in. Jennings makes them both, cuts it to 9. The shot, too, by Childers, that three-pointer, if we can get her going from both and then she can bring her player out, that's what she was able to bring Ella Coffee out on that one.
So really opens up those driving lanes.
Right. And nice pass. No way Burke could see that, but knew that's where the player was supposed to be. And Coach Wiersma doesn't like that call, and they can get them all right, Coach.
Yeah, I might agree with you.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, but hey, we'll take it. No doubt about that.
Boyle does get an opportunity. 1:03 to go, third quarter, 9-point game. Pass up to Jennings. Takes it to the basket. Right side, no good. Rebound, Powell. Good rebound. Coach is getting them fired up.
Yeah, and I tell you, I love the excitement on the sideline for the Lady Lions. I really like that energy, that excitement. Kind of enjoying playing with each other there. And is that on? I thought I heard her fourth, but maybe not.
I think that's Ashlyn Young, her second, according to the scoreboard. I was waiting to see if that was what was just put up or if it had been there. Nice make by Reagan Powell, 67% free throw shooter on the year.
And that's her first points on the night.
And Coach Preston pulls the Lady Lions back. 8-point game, 55.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rim off, and we got a lane violation on Gray, so Reagan will get another shot at that one. I think that was on Annabelle Tarter down on the block. Very quiet on the shot. And rebound off to Kennedy Bug. 8-point game, Caleb, 50 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I tell you, just really, I mean, you said it best, Jeff. You know, just a week and a half ago,
2 weeks ago,
2 weeks ago. You know, really big win by Boyle County, and man, I tell you, been such a competitive game here tonight.
Good rebound, missed shot by Bug to Childers, and goes to Jennings. 32 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jennings down the lane. That little late back tip or sometimes a side tip has really been successful for Boyle.
Yeah.
It's a couple of times where I don't know if we feel like we've beaten the pressure but it's that's enabled them to tip away and stop some offensive drives.
So Jeff Jacobs' hero, Rick Patino, used to teach that.
The back tip.
Yeah, back tip.
Back tip, yep.
He was once your hero, too.
Yeah, he was until he made a really bad decision.
Yeah, I had a sweatshirt that had his name on it, but I don't have it.
He put on the wrong color, didn't he, Jeff?
That's exactly right. And I'm not talking about green. I can handle that one. 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bug to Burke, drives into the lane, out on the wing to Young for three, no good. Good rebound by Jennings. Tough to get a shot off here. Half-court heave, and the Urban Group scoreboard shows the end of the third quarter. Boyle County Lady Rebels 31, Garrard County 23. Let's take a moment again to hear from our sponsors before we begin the fourth quarter of action here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Welcome back on the Golden Line Sports Network. We're here at the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College. Fourth quarter getting ready to begin between Boyle County and Garrard County's girls. We'll be following up with our boys matchup in our second half of the doubleheader. Garrard comes with Reagan Powell, Kinsey Souter, Kiana Childers, Erica Hebenthal, and Sarah Jennings. And Boyle looks like comes with their usual starters, or what they started this game with at least. And tried an inbounds pass, weren't able to connect there going down low to Kiana Childers.
Yeah, Tara knows said it best. Love those Powell girls, man. Those girls are fantastic girls. Great representation of Garrard County, the school. Great family.
Right.
So kind of blessed to have the Powell girls on the basketball team.
My neighbors live up in my neighborhood. Yeah.
You take credit for it?
Oh yeah. Yep. Well, no, I didn't do anything to help there. It's the water.
Credit?
Yeah, Bridget probably needs credit for a lot of stuff she didn't get. Peyton Bug with the missed three. Jennings with the rebound. Brings it over. Trying again. Boyle trying to put that high pressure. Garrett is
trying to trap.
Bug comes from the offside, and timeout, Garrard County. A Toyota of Somerset timeout. That'll be a full. We'll take a break then again to hear once again from our wonderful sponsors, and then we'll be back to you with action here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
You've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Seabury Center here on the Berea College campus. Tonight's matchup between the Boyle County Lady Rebels and the Garrard County Lady Lions. 7:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Boyle County leads by 8, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, really proud of the effort here tonight. Now, at the end of the day, hey, this game is close.
Right.
So, let's get a couple baskets here, and let's see what can happen here towards the end of this game.
And a tipped, I thought that was off of Boyle's foot, and yeah. Weston is on our side, kind of had a back view, and I think he was looking for the other referee to call it. And
Coach Preston threw his hands up. He goes, what's going on here? It was definitely off of her foot here.
Hebenthal being pressured by number 22, Andy Glasscott. Stop and go, picked up 2. Jennings, they're rotating over. Jennings takes it in the lane.
Wow.
Good take. Good take. 6-point game. 6:53 to go in the fourth quarter.
Man, what a strong move by Sarah Jennings. hey, let's get a stop, get a basket, and put a lot of game pressure on Boyle County here.
That's right. Boyle not in any hurry. Andy Glasscock goes down on the block to Peyton Bug. Pass from Harper Coffey. 3-point, no good. Rebound, Childers. Keep it high, keep it high. Tries to dribble through, gets through. Bug coming up on the Wolf, switches her hands. Nice job. Reagan Powell for 3. Ooh, would have been nice. Would have been really nice. Like the shot attempt.
I love it.
Nice outlet pass. Nice. And number 11, Harper Coffey, did a really good job of screening Reagan Powell, who was coming from the other sideline, legally screening her off and keeping the lane open. And then Garrard turns over. A little bit of hurry. Coach Preston says slow it down.
Yeah, just kind of slow down. Hey, let's not get too excited here. Keep doing what you've been doing to this point of the game and just keep executing. Our man Dion McPherson has checked in, asking where the district tournament will be held. It will be held at Lincoln County High School this year, and Garrard County will host the following year.
Gotcha.
Our man Lamont Hawker's checked in, saying, good job, Lady Lions. I can see the progress. Give Coach his staff time, and then watch them roll. Boy, I agree with that, Coach.
Nice steal by Reagan Powell, taking it away from Ella Coffey on the drive. Bring it back to Jennings. 5:39 to go in the ball game. Jennings into the lane. Souter to Powell. Hebenthal, long 3. Oh! Is open.
DOE3 on the Whitaker bank shot.
That's what I was looking. I thought they were one of our sponsors. Kaywood Ledford got me doing that back in the day, and I don't see one without thinking of a Whitaker bank shot.
Goodness. Boys, we got a game here.
Down on the block to Bug. 33-28. Coffey back out. Peyton Bug for 3. No good. Souter with the block out. That'll be 4 on Coffey.
Yeah, that's a big foul call. And, but it wouldn't happen without Kenzie Souter really doing a good job.
Fundamentals. Get your hips there, bounce her out, make her go over top of you. That is her 4th foul. And number 13, Maggie Burke, comes back in for Boyle. Pass up the sideline. Boyle knocks it out. 4:57 to go in the 4th quarter. 5-point lead by Boyle County.
Do I hear a little home cooking here from Berea College?
Yeah. We've talked a lot about food.
Papalinos.
And Childress
kind of felt contact.
Yeah, she felt contact, felt like she was getting pushed, was striving to get back, and then the contact was gone. Kind of pulled the chair out from under. Missed by Glasscock, gets her own rebound. Bug for 2, no good. Got to get a rebound. Hebenthal goes and pulls it down. Keep it away. That should be a foul. What's it going to be? Jump ball.
I'll be honest. It is not for the faint of heart.
It is not. It's exactly right.
My goodness.
Thought she was hanging on her arm there a little, but.
It is a physical game down low.
Boyle's ball on the alternating possession. 4:35 to go in the 4th quarter.
And I tell you, me growing up in Logan's Trace and Stanford, that's kind of how we played at Logan's Trace.
Burke with the miss. And said it was tipped. The shot, I don't know if that was
not too
touched
much
on the way up or on the way down.
I'm not sure.
But it'll stay Boyle's ball. 4:31 now to go in the 4th quarter. Hand off to Bug. And again, Boyle, no need to be in a hurry. Burke drives on Powell. Tarter over to Coffey and then back to Glasscock. That's a double dribble. Good call.
And I tell you, Powell really getting out there, Reagan Powell really getting out there and kind of causing some pressure kind of led to that double dribble there. So, man, we've seen Reagan Powell make play after play here.
Nice inbounds to Powell to Jennings with numbers down to Souter on the block. No good. Gets the rebound. Pass out and deflected by Peyton Bug. That'll be Garrard ball. 4:05 now to go in the ball game, and it'll be Garrard ball on the side. Hebenthal inbounding.
Man, a basket here for Garrard would be absolutely huge.
Sarah Jennings with the crossover into the lane. Out to Powell. Bumbled the snap. Hebenthal for 3.
Can she do it again?
Ooh. Good look.
Good shot.
Like it.
Crystal Tudor's checking in saying, let's go, girls. Keep fighting. I'll tell you what, they have to fight if they want to get a rebound.
That's right. It's a pure rock fight. Tarter goes up top. Glasscock head fake in the lane. Shoots it short. And Garrard ball. 3:37 to go. And we're going to get a Toyota Somerset timeout by Boyle. Number 24, Alyssa Burkhart, enters the game. This is a full, so we will take a commercial break. 33-28 Boyle on the Urban Group scoreboard. 3:37 to go in the ball game, and we'll be back in just a few moments on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Welcome back to live action here at the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College. Garrard, Boyle. Boyle leads 33-28, 3:35 to go. Garrard tried a home run play there off of the inbounds against the Boyle pressure, and Boyle picked it off. So it's Boyle ball, up 5, 3:26 to go in the ball game. And Boyle trying to go down to Ella Coffee.
Yeah, you get no doubt about that. Now, Burkhart doing a good job of kind of getting ready for a double team. Coffee, to me, Coffee looks like their go-to player.
Yeah.
Really nice player for the Lady Rebels.
Bug averages 0.3 points more, and is their second leading rebounder. So those are the two. And another turnover, again by number 13, Maggie Burke, gives Garrard the ball back. Down 5, 3:04 to go.
Yeah, Burkhart did a nice job of kind of putting some pressure on Burke. I don't know if Boyle County was just kind of, trying to run some clock. Sometimes, that can kind of get you out of your flow on offense as well. So, Garrett County doing a great job of kind of coming up with a big stop. Man, a basket here would be absolutely huge.
And Childers gets called on the Burke fell down.
Yeah.
But
here's what
just one of those things.
It's unfortunate. Now, Kiana had her head down, and I think that kind of might have led to it.
Yeah.
But my goodness, how much contact have we seen in this game?
Right.
And then to kind of call.
And
maybe a flop, maybe not a flop.
Right.
At an absolute key part of this game, I'm not sure about that one.
Annabar Tartar brings it out to Glasscock, and she backs it out. Garrett's going to have to extend that pressure. 2:38 to go in the game.
The legend, Mr. Garrett County, Ken Hurt has checked in, saying, "Go Garrett, looking great." Coach Hurt, appreciate you checking out the game here tonight.
Burke pressured by Burkhart, and again not. And she goes down, and timeout Boyle. Almost a turnover. That's a 30-second Toyota of Somerset 30-second timeout. 2:22 to go in the game.
Man, I tell you, what a game, guys. What a game. Really like the competitive spirit here for the Lady Lions. I think it got extended to a full, but we'll just kind of keep it here.
Okay.
Really love the competitive spirit. And, the key to the season, one of the common themes that we've used is just make progress. Get better each possession, get better each quarter, get better each half, each game. And, folks, you're seeing a significant amount of progress on the floor here tonight for the Lady Lions. So, proud of our effort. Now, with all that being said, the Urban Group scoreboard has Boyle County 33, Garrett County 28. Let's see if we can come out with a big win.
Right.
Man, you talking about an absolute gigantic win tonight would be. So let's kind of see what the last 2 minutes and 22 seconds left here can play. I think Boyle County is going to continue to spread the floor, continue to kind of run some clock. But if I'm Garrett, I'm probably not in too much of a hurry to start fouling based on the propensity that we've seen Boyle County kind of commit some turnovers.
Right. And not necessarily a lot of pressure. Garrett's going to probably turn the pressure up a notch and doing that and see if we can't turn them over. And Garrett comes out with Jennings, Childress, Burkhart, Powell, and Hebenthal. Boyle inbounding on their side into the backcourt to Bug. Guarded by Hebenthal.
Yeah, now if you're Boyle County, you definitely like the ball in Bug's hands as much as you possibly can.
And they're looking for the 5, but she's able to Bug's elusive, so that prevents, and Garrard commits the foul there. Peyton Bug, 58% free throw shooter.
And it's only the 4th team foul.
So we've got a lot of fouling to do to make up, right?
Yeah.
And Aubrey Penix enters the game first.
Yeah, kind of a defensive substitution here, I believe.
Yeah. And obviously just coming in the game, 5 fouls. If we're going to need to do some. She can get out and match Bug's athleticism some. Pass down on the block to Coffey, guarded by Childress. Bring it back out to Tarter. And Aubrey Penix with the foul on Bug. That's 5th team foul.
And, you know, with Garrett only having 3 team fouls, it kind of changes things. You definitely have to kind of at least foul to kind of be prepared to put them on the free throw line.
Yeah. Jennings with the foul. That is her. Is that going to be 3rd on Sarah? 3rd foul, 6th team, and then we'll put Boyle at the line. Looking at Garrett's players coming in, number 22, Andy Glasscock, is a 41% shooter. Now she's inbounding the ball. They send Powell and Penix after Bug and commit the foul there. And that will put Boyle at the line. Peyton Bug's a 58% free throw shooter on the year. Burkhart comes back in the lineup for Penix.
Yeah, kind of an offense-defensive substitution there for the Lady Lions.
33-28 and 1 minute 50 seconds to go in the matchup. And Bug steps the line for the first. Short and rebound Childers. Up to Burkhart. Wing to Powell for 3. Oh. Rebound off to Coffey. And Garrett, I would assume, would want to come foul as well. Gets Bug again.
You know, and at the end of the day, I mean, you know, I like the shot from Reagan Powell right there. Open shot on the wing. Stepped into it. You know, next possession, you get the same shot, you take the same shot. You know, no doubt about that.
Yeah. Riley Murphy set to enter the game for Garrett. This is still 1 in the bonus. 8th team foul, minute 35 to go. Falls off, tipped, rebound, back out to Bug. Burkhart putting pressure. Glasscock's the one you want. There we go. And we got Andy Glasscock. Send her to the line. That'll be our last bonus. That's the 9th team foul.
And that was really close to being a walk.
Yeah.
You know, really close. So, you know, good defense for Garrett County.
Riley Murphy comes in for Alyssa Burkhart. Minute 26 to go in the game. And Glasscock steps to the line, shooting 1 in the bonus. 4th foul on Childers as well. Missed again.
Oh, my goodness. Man. That hurts.
Over to Coffey and try to trap. Oh, picked it up.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, loose ball. Had a shot there as well. Minute 12 to go. Still just a 5-point game, 2-possession game. And they're sending Murphy screening up top. Somebody's got to be open. They go into the lane, but nobody's there to clean it up. Tarter. And they bring it back out. They got to come out and.
Yeah, everybody can't chase the ball.
Yeah. And there's a foul on Bug. 47.5 seconds to go. Couple of good shots at turnovers. Weren't able to convert.
Yeah, and going back to the Hunt Insurance keys to the game, we've seen phenomenal improvement on rebounding for the Lady Lions. Unfortunately, the last 2 missed free throws have resulted in 2 offensive rebounds for Boyle County, which, man, at this point of the game is just backbreaking.
Yeah.
So, you know, definitely kind of block out. Let's get this rebound if it's a miss for Boyle County and try to turn it into offense.
Boyle goes 3 times, shooting 1 and 1. Missed the front end all 3 times, but get offensive rebounds on 2 of them.
Yes.
And then Bug steps the line with a chance to shoot 2 and stretches it back out 35-28, 43 seconds to go in the game. Powell for 3. Down to Coffey, and Powell with the steal, takes it up. Taken away from her by Ella Coffey. And Jennings with the foul there at mid-court. 35-28 Boyle, 30.4 seconds to go on the Urban Group scoreboard. And Ella Coffey, 66% free throw shooter on the year, steps to the line.
tell you, if you're Garrard County, you really need 2 misses here because it still is a 3-possession game. Boyle County extends their lead, gets a stop. This might be a tough night for the Lady Lions.
And Garrett out of timeouts. I think Boyle has 1 left, so you'd like to go down, make the shot, set things up, and just not able to do that with timeout situation being what it is. Coffee to the line for the second. Makes it a 9-point game, 37-28. And Peyton Bug with the steal and then dribbles it out of bounds. Whoa. Okay. All right, pointing down, telling Riley Murphy that she's not able to run the baseline. Got to get her head around. Boyle putting pressure on. Run somebody. Glasscock's going to drop deep. Oh, they gave the ball back to Boyle. I thought it was. I thought
it was off Boyle County.
It was. We got to come out and pressure, and this is, again, this is a building. This is a learning opportunity.
That's right.
There haven't been that many games down the stretch that Garrett's been tight on, so
we're able to win.
Right. You got to learn what do we do in these situations, and some of it's learning basketball in general. Some of it's learning Coach Preston's preferences. Okay,
yes.
I want us to at this point we're going to foul and we're going to do it this way, and Aubrey Pennick's substitutions and some of those things to. Again, just another opportunity to learn. 19.1 seconds to go in the game, Kate.
Love the effort tonight. Love the progress that we've seen on the court. And we continue to kind of see the improvement that we've seen here tonight. The future is bright for the Lady Lions.
Boyle makes second 10-point game, 19.1. Reagan Powell bringing it across. Foul behind the back, into the lane, takes it up and gets the foul on number 22, Andy Glasscock. And that's shooting foul.
So in terms of
not a shooting foul.
It's a non-shooting foul.
Yeah. Childers over to Murphy, drives in. 3 from Hebenthal's no good, and that's going to run her clock out, Caitlin.
So let's look at our final scores. Let's name a player of the game. And, folks, we're going to take a break, and we're going to be back for the boys' action here tonight. Garrard County against Boyle County boys. For Boyle County, Young had 3, Tartar had 6, Bug had 13, Burke had 2, and Coffee had 13. For Garrard County, Sarah Jennings had 12, Reagan Powell 1, Childress 5, Hebenthal 8, and Burkhart 2. So, Jeff, what do we think about the player of the game for the Lady Lions?
I believe Sarah Jennings. She did a good job in the first half, and again, that's kind of how we have to look at this game. In the 2 weeks ago, game was over at half. Today we had a closer margin, and I think Sarah, and not that the whole team doesn't, but I think Sarah went a long way in keeping us close there at the beginning to where we could go into a second half with an opportunity, go into a fourth quarter with an opportunity, go into the last 5 minutes of a game with an opportunity. So Sarah Jennings would be my vote for the player of the game.
I definitely agree with that, folks. So, again, we saw progress tonight. Every time these Lady Lions are taking the floor, they're getting better. We're making progress. Let's take a little bit of break. Let's tip this off and see what the boys' action has for us here, Jeff.
Sounds good.